set. Virtually running onto a turn here at the 1600 start. They're off and they're racing. First to go, Gates of Babylon beat out 91 Dwyer. Street Fair, Flicker's Chance coming over Scooter's Machine. Easing back behind them, Snippy Miss from Free Solo. Glamour Pact, wider out, eases back. Joined quickly over on the inside by Classic Rogue. Then Baby Blues, Arnie's Boy Snag to the tail end of the field with Kaz Kazi. And last of all, going down the back is Overthought. 8 or 9 lengths covers the field going by the 1200. Midway down the back, Gates of Babylon led the way. Scooter's Machine quickly popped up there to be running second. 91 Dwyer is over on the inside in the box seat, followed by Flicker's Chance, enjoying a great run mid-race. They're a length and a half to the good of Snippy Miss on the inside of Street Fair. Then Free Solo, Classic Rogue, a length and a half. Glamour Pack, Baby Blues, Arnie's Boy, followed then by Kaz Kazi, and Overthought trailed them. Still a good margin, first to last, coming along the side here, passing the 700, where Gates of Babylon controlling it, leads the way 3/4 on Scooter's Machine. There's no change at all to the order. The first move to come is by Flicker's Chance, who comes out 3 deep. 91 Dwyer, though, has to quickly sit up on the back of Gates of Babylon and then bide its time. They're followed by Snippy Miss. Free Solo runs on with Street Fair, followed by Glamour Packed, Arnie's Boy. Inside the 300, Scooter's Machine comes at Gates of Babylon. 91 Dwyer now picks the run between them, dashes through down the outside. Flicker's Chance and also Free Solo. Classic Road getting home on the inside from Snippy Miss. 91 Dwyer's in front. Here's the finish. Flicker's Chance, Free Solo and Arnie's Boy. Classic Road. Oh, what a finish! What a finish. There's about 7 of them there. Classic Rogue has got right up on the inside. 91 Dwyer, Free Solo and Arnie's Boy, Flicker's Chance and Gates of Babylon with Overthought. Good luck, Judge. In behind them, pulling up next of all, Kaz Kazi, Snippy Miss, Street Fair, Scooter's Machine, Baby Blues, Glamour Pact. Talk about the heads bobbing up and down like a Macedonian wedding party. What a finish. Absolutely amazing finish. How many are there? Arnie's Boy got a dive, I know that. That'll count for something here as we wait. Arnie's Boy, 91 Dwyer, Free Solo, Flicker's Chance, Classic Rogue. Oh, maybe it's Arnie's Boy. Maybe Arnie's Boy, but we'll let the judge declare that first and foremost. After a spectacular finish to the running of race number 2. Well, the camo, he thinks that Arnie's Boy may have got it to give Chris Parnham an early double. And 3 gets the verdict. Number 3, Arnie's Boy. Arnie's Boy beats 14, 91 Dwyer. 7, Classic Road, tucked up hard against the rail. Free Solo finishes 4th, 5th, Flicker's Chance. 6th, Gates of Babylon. 3, 14, 7, 8 in a race, a finish where you seriously needed eyes in the back of your head. Arnie's Boy, though, wins this afternoon for Ash Maley, coming from right back. Chris Parnham off to a great start with a double by Patronise out of Let's Get Even, B Frost, K Small, G Bishop, CB Frost, B Greenwood. Own This Gilding, who's now won 6 from 63 over 91 Dwyer, who they targeted in the market by I'm All the Talk from Super Buy, a 4-year-old mare trained by Christina Clark, ridden by Joe Azzopardi, and Classic Rogue third home by Dick Turpin. Out of All Class, Natasha Faithful for the Steve Wolf stable. Snippy Miss was right on their hammer as well, looking for the way clear. Overthought charging down the outside, misses out, but it was one of the great finishes. A short half-headed nose in 1:39.03, 35.9 won the last 600, 3:14.7 and 8. Let's gallivance out of the third. Britt Taylor joins us. Sometimes there's just not enough money printed to do this.
That was an extraordinary finish, Mac. Ash Maley doesn't care about the margin, just that number 3 went into the frame. And for racing in the 3rd week in a row, Arnie's Boy gets the job done. On the line, what were you thinking, Ash?
Yeah, I sort of, photo finishes haven't been real kind to me before, so I sort of didn't know whether we'd got there or not. He was he was certainly steaming home, and just a magnificent ride from Chris from where he was. I was really pleased to see Chris get up him, and for him to just keep finding and finding and finding was just a super effort. You always worry about 3 weeks in a row, but the horse has been pulling up really well, and like he hasn't been around, and he doesn't overextend himself, this horse. So it was nice to see Chris make him keep his mind on the job and get him over the line.
And he really did. When you watch Chris, he gave him a backhand before they had even cornered and was really, really strong with his whip riding as well. Is that something that a horse like this needs? When you watch him pre-race, he looks like the most casual customer, like he isn't about to go to battle. Does he just need that wake up?
He certainly does. Yeah, he can take the mickey out of apprentices. Like, he's just a super kind horse, a very gentle sort of horse. And he's got a lot of ability. He's a great chaser, and he's always been a really good chaser. But if he gets to the front too early, he's pretty good at putting the brakes on.
You mentioned backing up 7 days, 3 weeks in a row. He's done it before. Is it always a plan? When he ran last week, did you always think, yep, we'll just go again in 7 days' time?
Yeah, the way he's pulled up, Brett, and he really, when he came back in to the yards, he hadn't got his heart rate any higher than about, I think it was 82. So, like he hadn't really done too much. And when we rode him the next day, it was like he hadn't been around. So that gives you confidence that you can go straight back up and back him up again. Yeah.
Well, he certainly put in today. Be interesting to see what that heart rate is. Well done on the win.
Thanks very much, Brett.
I reckon it'd be lower than Ash Maley's heart rate in that photo finish. Let's get to Chris.
His partner's having a bit of a puff here after the run too, because Arnie's boy, Chrissy, is hard work.
He can be, yeah. They've good tempo throughout today. He just came off the bridle before straightening, and he wanted to hang in a little bit, so I had to ride him along to A, get him going, and B, keep him straight. And he just kept working the line, and it was good to get a win on him.
Massive effort too from him, because he's raced 3 weekends in a row.
Yeah, top effort. I think he should have won last start. He just didn't really get out in time, but no, lucky Macca stayed with him because he bobbed up again.
And what about Mahaleo in race number 3? What sort of chance to give him?
Yeah, well, I don't know this horse at all, but watching the films, it looks like it's been running good this prep, so it seems to get off the pace a little bit and come home, so see how we go.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There is Chris Parnham, gets the job done on Arnie's boy by the most narrow of margins, and the best finish I think we'll see today, taking out race number 2.
What if we